Here we are, taking a little stroll. About 6 a.m. January 1st, 2024. Hard to believe. So I decided to record a video here. It's probably going to be a little clunky. I'm not a camera-friendly person, nor do I like the spotlight, but I listen to Andy Frisella and Chad Wright, so that's Real AF Podcast and 3 to 7 Podcast. Really good content over there. A little convicted about finding our voice, and if our voices weren't so important and means so much to the establishment, it wouldn't try to censor it. So I thought I'd do a little New Year's Day video blog here. I'm not an influencer. I'm just an average guy. Done pretty well for myself so far. I was in the Army, but I wasn't a Ranger. I wasn't Special Forces. What is that in the woods? Huh. Alright. Pay no attention to that. Must have been some reflectors. Just regular Army. Saw a lot of stuff in Iraq, though, more than I'd ever care to again. And it just seems like the establishment is pushing us to conflict here in the States. As a guy and there's many guys that saw a lot worse than me, but I've seen people with their limbs blown off. I've seen torture victims from Al-Qaeda with their bicep removed, ears cut off. This war is nasty. It brings out the worst in the human condition. And having that on American soil is no good. So all the people that fantasize about that, you might want to think about that. Probably no electricity, food would be scarce. And a lot of people are talking about the ballot removal and Trump off the ballot. Last time that happened was Abraham Lincoln, and that didn't end well. And the right, the Civil War wasn't a good thing. I just got done watching a video on Abe Lincoln, and I knew a lot of this stuff before, but there's some stuff that came to light. Lincoln isn't this great emancipator that we like to prop him up to be. When you look at what he did at Fort Sumter before the war started, I'm not saying the South are necessarily the good guys here, but he told the Confederacy that he would abandon Fort Sumter. They abandoned other installations in the South, and then when the Confederacy gets there, not only is it occupied by Union forces, but there's also naval vessels out there with direct orders not to fire, even if fired upon. And so I think the implication there is pretty clear, that trying to bait the Confederacy to quote-unquote start a war. Well, ladies and gents, I think the same thing's happening here in 2024. Making the same play, trying to bait us into a war with the establishment. I don't know what the solution is. I listen to Stu Peters. He's like, what's the solution? What's the solution? I don't know, but I know it's not direct. Hold on a second. I think this is the road I want. Sure, I'll take this road. direct conflict with the United States military, if we can avoid that. But, I generally live my life by what the establishment wants. We need to give the opposite. So if they want war, we need to find a peaceful resolution. Because there's a reason why they want what they want. They want us divided. They want us overfed and malnourished, lazy, complacent, fat. Which is why I'm out here in 20-degree weather, my hand freezing right now, rucking on New Year's Day. I don't want to do what the establishment wants. They want us in debt. Basically, they want us slaves to them. So, something to ponder here in 2024. They're pushing for the same old thing. Violence, so they can crack down, bring in martial law. Look up what Abe Lincoln did during the Civil War, suspension of habeas corpus, all the political prisoners. They're pretty much the same song, different dancers. So, anyways, have a blessed New Year, and if you like this content, I will keep putting some out there. Let our voices be heard. I think it's important that people don't feel like they're alone. I know I feel like I'm alone. I need to start establishing a community around me as well. Alright, have a good one.